Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, أو for الكيل والميزان, whatever it is. And here a lot of us forget it is not just what we weigh and what we measure. Our working hours is important. If we're hired to work 8 hours and we're paid for 8 hours, we have to fulfill 8 hours. It cannot be 7, it cannot be 6.5, it is 8 hours. And if you want to do fadl, you have to put more. This is fadl. This is how commitment us in a nation, that everybody realizes the responsibility. This is very important. It is not just in the way and the scale. The scale is in everything we do in life. Everything we do in life, we have to fulfill and we have to obey. Because ولا نكلف نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, but realize that yes, when you weigh something or scale it, maybe you cannot be 100% accurate, but you have to try to as much as you can. وَإِذَا قُلْتُمْ فَعْدِلُوا. And if you speak, be just and fair, subhanallah. وَلَوْ كَانَ ذَا قُرْبَةٍ. And even if it's a relative, and you're talking to somebody, you don't have to give them more, you have to be fair. And as we said, أن تؤدوا الأمانات إلى أهلها, we have to fulfill what we are entrusted with to its people. Whether they are believers or non-believers, friends or foes, we have to be fair and we have to be accurate. Just like when Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu lost his sword or his one of his weapons, and he seen it in the hand of a non-Muslim. So he said, this is mine, and the non-Muslim said, no, it's mine. So they went to the judge, and the judge said to Ali ibn Abi Talib, is this yours? He said, yes, it's mine. I know it. He said, do you have any witnesses? He said, yes, I have my son and my servant. So he brought his son, and his son testified, and his servant testified. So the judge said, do you have anybody else? He said, no. He said, I cannot accept the testimony of your son or your servant because maybe it's tainted evidence. Bring me somebody else, and then I will award you the sword. He said, I have nobody else. So the judge awarded the sword to the non-Muslim. The non-Muslim went shaking his head and said, Subhanallah, the Khalifa, the ruler, and he had his son and his servant, but they ruled against him. This is a great religion. And he says, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. We have to be fair, and we have to be perceived to be fair, not only just be fair in front of others to show that we are fair. And so it's very important to realize this, whether it's for relatives or strangers. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذَا قُلْتُمْ فَعَدِلُوا وَلَوْ كَانَ ذَا قُرْبَى وَبَعَهْدُ اللَّهِ أَوْفُوا. And then with the promise of Allah, you have to fulfill. We have to fulfill our promise.